how you can break free from them. And if you stay with me to the end, I will also share a very good practical daily exercise that can literally change and shift your paradigm. Then visualize your goals as if they are already done. Feel the emotion of success. To achieve any dream, you need to come out from that dream. Third step that you can do is you act against the old paradigms. Hello, we all set goals in our life, isn't it? Maybe to lose weight, to start a new business, or change our finances, to do some sort of a good investments for a better future. And we started it strong, only to fall back doing our old habits. And then we think that, hey, what's wrong with me? Why can't I stick with this? So now let me tell you something. See, this is not your fault. It's not because that you are weak or lazy or not smart enough to do things in your life. The truth is, you are fighting something that is invisible, something that runs 95% of your life. My mentor, when he was teaching me, noticed these things happening in me. So he said that this is a mental program that is stored deep in your subconscious mind that quietly dictates your habits, your decisions, and ultimately ends up in your results. So, today I'm going to explain what these paradigms are, how they are secretly shaping your life, and most importantly, how you can break free from them. And if you stay with me to the end, I will also share a very good practical daily exercise that can literally change and shift your paradigms. This exercise was given by my own mentor, and I'm going to share that today with you. So, paradigm is actually a collection of beliefs, habits, and thought. These are patterns that you have picked up over time. It actually lives in your subconscious mind. Think of it like the operating system of your mind. If you have got Windows 95 installed on your PC, you can't expect it to run the newest app, isn't it? In the same way, if your paradigm is programmed for struggle, you can't expect it to produce abundances of wealth, wisdom, love, or relationship. So here is the shocking part. Around 95% of what you do on every day is actually on autopilot. Only about 5% is of conscious choice. See, that means your paradigm is actually making the decisions for you. What you eat, how you react, how much money are you going to earn. That kind of relationships you accept. You think you are in control, but most of the time it's your paradigm pulling the strings, like pulling the strings of a kite to keep it floating above. So let us picture this, a giant factory with machines that are running 24 by 7. Now, your conscious mind is like the manager of the factory, walking around giving instructions. We are going to produce cars now. But if the machines are programmed to produce motorcycles, no matter how loud the manager shouts, motorcycles are all that you will get at the end. That's exactly what happens when you set new goals without changing your paradigms. You are asking for new results, but your inner machinery is still programmed for the old one. This is why people say, I know what to do, but I just don't do it. So, where do these paradigms actually come from? Paradigms are not something that you consciously choose, they were given to you like a gift. See, from birth to about age 7, you were like a sponge. Your brain was in what scientists call the theta state, wide open to suggestions. So, whatever you saw at that point, whatever you heard and experienced, got automatically programmed in your mind as a truth. Now, your parents always struggled with money. You probably absorbed that money is scarce, it's hard to get. If teachers told you that you are not smart, your paradigm might whisper, hey, don't try too hard, you will surely fail. If you grew up hearing constant negativity, you will probably form that paradigms of fear and doubt in you. So here is the very hard truth. Okay. Most of the adults are still living lives based on beliefs they never choose. They are living out somebody else's programming. So how do we know that these paradigms are running the show in us? Look at your end results. Okay. Do you set goals but rarely finish them? Then do you keep finding yourself in the same financial position year after year, no matter what happens, but you are unable to improve that? Do you attract the same unhealthy relationship again and again, no matter how hard you're striving to get your relationships well on time or well on path? Do you feel stuck in a cycle that knowing what to do, but you are not doing it? That's not weakness, actually. That is the programming. Your paradigm is like a thermostat. So, if your income thermostat is at $50,000 per annum and suddenly you make more, you will unconsciously sabotage or overspend until you are back at that $50,000 in your life. Okay. Same with health, love, or success. The paradigm actually pulls you back to what's normal for you. So let us talk about the science behind these paradigms. See, neuroscience tells us that our brain form neural pathways. These are the patterns of thoughts and actions that gets stronger actually with repetition of processes. The more you think of a thought or repeat and behavior, the more automatic this becomes in your life. See, that is why bad habits feel so hard to break, no matter how hard you try. It's literally wired into your mind. But here's the exciting part. Through a process called neuroplasticity, your brain can rewire itself. But consciously feeding it by new ideas, by new images, and by new experiences, you can create a brand new neural pathways. In other words, you can reprogram the old paradigm. So, how do we change now? Here are few steps that you can use to get back to the old from the old paradigm to the new paradigm. First is awareness. Notice the patterns in your life, on daily basis. Write them down. Be brutally honest with yourself. Where do you keep sabotaging yourself? The second step that you can do is you create a new mental program. See, your subconscious doesn't respond to logics, it responds to emotions and repetitions. Write down affirmations that describes the new you. Let it be in a positive tone with emotions. Then visualize your goals as if they are already done. Feel the emotion of success. To achieve any dream, you need to come out from that dream. Third step that you can do is you act against the old paradigms. The old programs will tend to fight back. It will whisper, stay safe, don't risk it. That's when you must do the opposite. If it says if it says don't speak up, speak louder. If it says don't invest, invest in yourself. See, every small victory weakens the old program. The step four that you can do is change your environment. This is what even I did. You can't grow in the same soil that makes you stuck. Surround yourself with people who live at the level that you want. Read inspiring books. Listen to empowering mentors. Let their energy override your old paradigms. Let me share with you two stories of my clients. So, one of my client, always earned the same income. He was frustrated by this year after year, no matter what job he did. When he got a raise, expenses actually increased. When he started a side hustle with this income that he got, something broke down at home and cost him extra. His paradigm shot up, saying that money doesn't stay, it always leaves. So I had to work on shifting this belief. What we did is daily gratitude for money affirmations and learning to hold that money without fear. Within months, he not only increased his income, but this was the breakthrough. He started he kept on building income after income. From later on, he succeeded with having more multiple businesses now. And second thing is, I remember when I was working on a cruise ship, I noticed one of my friends who was working in the revenue department was very desperate and very needy, chasing clients. So we had to do a conversation and help the person to change the paradigms. So what eventually happened is he did not run after the success, but the success started running after the person. So here is the truth in one line. See, you don't get results because of what you want in your life. You get results because of what your paradigm allows you. Your paradigm is either your prison that keeps you stuck in the same old you, or your passport, a gateway towards a new you. If you don't like your current results, you just stop working harder at the same level. Shift the paradigm that's producing the old results and get into the new ones. Here is a powerful exercise that I'm going to share with you today. See, every morning when you wake up, you have certain habits. Write down this question: what paradigm is keeping me stuck today? And what belief will I choose instead? See, let me give you an example of this. If the paradigm is I am not worthy, replace it with I am worthy of abundance and I act like that. Then throughout the day, notice when the old paradigm tries to hit in back again and deliberately acts from that old one, you try to push it away and act from the new belief. Do this long enough and you won't just change your results, you will change your identity. But just make sure that you are on a positive tone. Don't let the negative tone hit you. Okay, the negative thoughts have to be back. Now, if this message has resonated, please hit the like button, subscribe for more Dream Builder coaching insights, and share this video with someone who keeps on hitting the same wall in life. And tell me in the comment below, what is the paradigm that you are committed to breaking starting today? Remember this very well. You are not your past programming. You can rewrite things. And when you do, You won't just attract success, you will actually embrace it. So, rewire and rewrite your new paradigm. Thank you.